we're going to go ahead and turn this on. The recording is just to help future representatives and other representatives that couldn't be here tonight. And what we're going to do is we're going to go over a few different things that, hold on, sorry, bottle got dropped. A few different things that new representatives should know. So what are your questions?
Okay, now, like today I was telling you I had a question about a first-time representative, a first-time client wanted to place an order, and she wanted to do it online, and there was an issue online. What do you do when that happens?
Okay, well, part of it is what was her issue. Do you know?
Remember, the lady said that it was down, so I didn't want to take the risk. I told her to wait a little bit until the computer was back up because I didn't know how to, like, take an order with credit card and all that.
Okay, then I misunderstood your text. I didn't realize you were saying the website was down. Now, were you sending her to your e-store or were you sending her to your dashboard, your Avon?
I had her with the Avon website.
Okay, that's for you only. That's not for your customers. So I'm going to share my screen really quick and show you the difference between the two.
Okay. Yes, that's another thing. I'm confused. Whenever you tell me the YA, you pronounce it?
Yeah.
When you
most people
you abbreviate.
Yeah. I abbreviate your
Avon, your Avon.
Right. When I say yaw or YAD, YA, whichever way you want to look at that, I'm actually talking about your dashboard, which is this here.
Okay.
When you log into here, this is your home page of your dashboard. As you can see, which I did this on purpose, I have an order on hold.
Okay.
And what that means is that I need to pay for my Avon order. And then to know, we don't have set days that we place our orders anymore. We used to be on a thing called a RPS or mail plan. And for some people were in anywhere from 1 to 10. There were 10 different mail plans. I was in mail plan 10. Mm-hmm. And now we're actually on this thing called flex ordering, which means that campaign 10, the campaign we're in now, begins on the 18th of, or I'm sorry, we're about to be on campaign 11. But campaign 10 ends today on Tuesday the 1st.
Oh.
So campaign 11 starts tomorrow.
Perfect. That's when I get my books.
Yes. It starts tomorrow on the 2nd. Mm-hmm. And then it'll go for 2 weeks again. So it'll end on the 15th.
Okay.
See, I place orders on Mondays. I usually try to do every other Monday. I try to do every Monday, but I do every other Monday.
So people get their shipments faster.
Right. You don't have to do that. Starting out, I personally suggest every other starting out.
Adriana?
Can you hear me? Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Right. Can you hear me a little bit now?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What I was saying was starting out, I suggest doing every other week so that you're
That's what I want to do. Every other week.
Right. So that you're not spending more money than what you're making. Because each time you place an order, no, you don't get a late fee or any type of fee like that for placing the order, but you do still have to pay shipping.
Oh, you're saying to do it to your house, that there's no point of just like keep shipping it in all different times when you can just do one big bulk order.
Right. And what you do is, so to place your first order, you can see here on your homepage you have Order Central, and this is one way you can do it. You can do your new order here. You can track your orders that you've already submitted. You can track your returns that you've done, and you can also view the orders you already have in file.
Okay.
Or you can also go up to this first tab here, and it says My Orders. You can't see my screen, correct?
I can see it, actually, yes.
Okay. Okay, good.
This is a good thing. This makes it easier.
If you click on My Orders, it'll bring you to... Hi, sweetheart.
Aww. She's playing with hair stuff. Okay, so My Orders.
Right. If you click on My Orders, you'll see the create order here. You can add a new customer up here.
Where's that? I don't see the arrow. Oh, add customer. Okay, and that links to all their information, or
Right. When you add a new customer, you
is
can
that
do
just
their first, last name, their email, their phone number. They have to have either an email or a phone number. That way they have
okay?
some form of communication with you. You can also add in their
Okay.
address if you know their address. You don't have to.
Okay.
And once you have an order, or once you have a customer, let's say that I'm going to place a customer for Miss Becky, and it's going to be a campaign
Okay.
10 order. So I would click on the create order, and it comes up to this screen. Give it a second. Sorry.
Okay.
My computer's being slow today. Sorry. Okay.
It's okay.
So it comes up to this screen here. And
Okay.
here you can back order up to 2 campaigns.
Okay.
And you can type in the product number and the quantity. So, for instance, I have a product number here that should work. And this is one of our skin creams. If you click on that little magnifying glass, you can actually see when it was cheaper. In this instance, campaign 9, it was only $19. The troubling part about looking at when it was cheaper, if you don't have a brochure in hand, you may not realize that $19 you had to buy a second one or something like that. So be careful with that, just because you want to make sure you're getting whatever deal it is.
Wait, there's sometimes like say they're looking at one campaign, they want a product, and then the price changes in a different campaign.
Right. So if in campaign
Gotcha.
10, Miss Becky wanted the skincare, the complete renewal day cream, and she saw it in I'm in campaign 10, but she saw it in campaign 9 for $19. And I want to honor the cheapest price, because your customer's going to respect that and like that more, and
Of course.
you're going to end up making more money in the long run, because the less
She'll
they
continue.
spend on, right, she'll continue to order. And a lot of people, the less they spend on that one item, oh, I thought that was going to be $25. Let me get that lipstick I saw.
That's like what I would say.
Right. That's exactly what I would do too. So you can click on this number here, and it'll automatically change to campaign 9 for you.
Gotcha. Always treat your customers the way you want to be treated. Gotcha.
Right. When you've got all of your orders in, or all of your items in, you just click the add items to order, and it'll bring it down here, and you'll see the exact price. Notice that $19 isn't here.
Right. Now what do I do?
The reason the $19 isn't here is because there was some special that went on. So you would want to go find the campaign 9 book and try to get them that special. And if they don't want, say it was
How do you modify that?
You can push down here. There's a little button that says edit order.
Oh, we could put whatever price we want if we want to?
No, you cannot change the price in that form. Not on this page. I'll actually show you. There is a way you can do that. But you can't change the price that you pay Avon, which is what they're showing you.
I know, it's all on paper. I'm just saying, like I'm saying, like, I would never do something like that, but I'm just saying, but there is a way of us on our end to do that in case that something's cheaper.
Oh,
we have to honor it.
Well,
okay, in all honesty, I'm saying, like, there is a way.
If I'm in campaign 10 and somebody has a
do we have to call corporate or, like, a number?
No, hold on one second. If I'm in campaign 10 and Miss Becky is looking at a campaign 1 book, then I'm not honoring a campaign 1 book. We're well out of that. That's not
only in the time frame. I get it.
Right. That's not going to be business. It's not going to be smart for my business. Now, if Miss Becky is an extremely good customer, she comes all the time, and she just forgot to place her order, and you want to help her out because she helps you out so much by buying so much, by all means, change the price to whatever you want to do it, but understand that you still have to pay your price to Avon, regardless of what you tell the customer she has to pay.
Oh, you're saying like it's like a buyback. You got to pay Avon.
Right. So
Whatever you do, no matter what, you're gonna have to pay back.
right. So one thing,
Like you could say, oh, something's $10, and if it really is $20, and you put $10, you're gonna have to pay that $10 no matter what.
right, you're gonna pay that extra 10 that you're not
I got
charging
you.
your customer. Now,
Right.
say that Miss Becky called me and said, I really want Skin So Soft Original Bath Oil. I don't know what the product number is, and you can't find a book for some reason. You can go over here and shop by the brochures.
Okay.
And you can, it's like looking virtually at a brochure and being able to click on the pictures in the brochure.
Oh my gosh, you could click it like easy and then it pops up as the item number?
Sort of. Hold on, I'll show you.
Like as if you were really shopping, like virtually?
Yes, and customers can actually do that as well. This is your e-store that
So it's easy for them if I tell them just do it online.
Right. This is my e-store, and they can either go through and click the Shop Now button and type in, there's a search bar once you push Click Now, or you can click on the brochure up at the top here, and they can do the exact same thing we can do. Now that it's pulled up, this is back on our dashboard. This is me ordering for my customer. I can click on this brochure, and if it'll load, when I see a picture of the item I want, there it goes, then it'll come up. Like, see, okay.
All right, say I want that someone wants that cream. Click it.
Yep, you can
just
click
to see
it.
what goes on.
It comes up.
Okay, now.
Say you need 3 of them for this particular customer because it's on special and she loves it. She wants to give it to somebody, whatever. Add to order.
Gotcha.
Now I can either continue shopping because she wants more things, or I can go ahead and go look at her order.
She wants more.
And
Becky wants more.
Becky wants more. I think I already.
Can I act as if I'm the customer and then like we'll roll and you'll do what we have to do? I guess that'll help me too.
We can.
All right. So she wants a Skin So Soft lotion also.
So with the lotion.
In the lotion form.
There's a lot of them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I'll have to see the picture. We'll do a travel size, and I want a big one for my house.
Okay.
One for my diaper bag and one.
So one thing
the biggest size you have.
Because we know that Skin So Soft mostly is in the body area, and she wants a lotion. So we can go ahead and click on the category here.
Okay. And
you can go to different categories. So we went to body.
Okay.
And
I heard this catalog has a lot of pages. I heard a lot of pages we have on each brochure.
It does, and that's because they did away with...
I was watching the list.
They did away with the Mark catalog, and they also did away with the Home Living catalog and put it all into this one so that it's easier for the representatives to be able to get it out.
Good.
So, say this is the one you want.
Yes, I want the lotion.
And you would just add your one, and then you can add the order. And you can continue shopping.
And then I want a big one, one big one. And now I have a question. Does that, if I get a lotion and a oil, is that still 2 for $22, or is it 2 for $32? Or
no. Make sure that you look at these very well. Right here, this 2 for $22 only goes with this little box.
People are gonna ask this. People are gonna ask this.
Just like this 2 for $32 only goes with this little box. It goes with each product that it's under. This $10.99 each goes for these products here.
Okay.
And same with this $10.99 each goes for these products. Now, if you
go to, I feel like the oldies but goodies, they're gonna ask me.
If you go to the
I already, my neighbors all want to buy. My neighbors all want to buy the Skin So Soft.
Right. If you go to the fragrance section, a lot of the time, see if they even have it this time. Okay. Notice how at the bottom of this page here, it says all 5 for $25. For this 25. Page only. Wow. It'll mark this page only. On the next page,
it's clear for them. Good.
Right. On the next page, it says pages 60 through 61. So page
Okay.
60 through 61, they can get $20 each versus the $30 that these all cost.
Okay. So it's probably 2 pages of perfumes. Okay.
Right. It's those.
You know.
It's what you're looking at right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was
all
right.
of that.
Gotcha. That's the
Now,
second page.
Say that we're done.
Close the door.
Mommy, there's a raccoon outside.
Oh. Is there?
They get Uncle Sal's gun and shoot the raccoon.
Okay. Mommy's on the phone, baby.
I needed to pee.
Okay.
Okay, so really quick before we continue on, I'm going to show you these little dots. The green one says that it's in stock. The yellow one says that it's going out fast, which is expected considering these are all on sale right now.
Okay.
So a lot of time if it's going out of stock, that means that you can go ahead and place the order, but it may not come in until the next order. So make sure you pay attention to that and try to.
Oh, that's not good. So then, what do you do for that situation? Do you just not tell them that they ran out of it, or they might have it?
I let my customers know, hey, this product may not come in with your order, but when it does, I will make sure that you get it. They go ahead and pay for the product.
Right.
But they won't get it until it comes in.
So we're not blocked of still ordering it. So that means that they still will have it. Okay.
The only time that it will not be, you won't be able to order it anymore is this gray dot, and that means that it's sold out. They're not doing it anymore. The red dot means that it's temporarily out of stock for now, but it'll be included in your next order. It's basically the same thing as the yellow dot.
Okay.
So now that we've made our orders, and you'll notice I have some orders already in here. I went to view order cart, which was over on the right hand side, or the left hand side, I'm sorry. Or you can go all the way to the bottom. It also says the same thing. It says view order cart at the bottom there. This is your order cart. Notice that I have a customer that's in the future, so I won't be able to place that order.
No, I don't notice that. Where does it say that?
Right here, future campaign orders. Miss K is a
what is
future
that?
order. She wants a product that's not sold until campaign 11. I know.
How does she know? How do we know?
Well, actually, that one is my fault. That one is because I was looking at the books that I'd gotten with my campaign 11, and I didn't realize one of the smaller, it's kind of like an outlet almost. It had something on it that I know she'd like. It was a lipstick set, so I offered it to her. And then after I got off the phone with her, I realized that it wasn't available until campaign 11, and I was still placing my campaign 10 order.
Oh.
So she won't get it until campaign 11, which I've already called her and told her about, and she's perfectly fine with that. But what happens is you click on this little arrow up here, little box, make the check, and it'll highlight all of them.
Okay.
And then you can, from this, you can expand it to see how many products there are, what the total price is. You can delete it here.
Oh, you could zoom into this. I didn't even know. Okay.
And then with highlighting this, the program already knows that I'm not one of these people, so it's telling me that I'm helping 2 of my customers in this order.
Okay.
Right here. And you have to at least mark 1 order, or 1 customer. Here, it'll show you the shipping and handling fees. If your order total is anywhere between $0 to $149.99, your shipping fee will be $7. $150 to $299.
Oh, wow.
It'll be $9. All the way up to the largest is $16.
Wow.
Now, when you become President's Club, if you ever reach that level, which I sincerely hope you do, it's one of the goals I'm working on, all orders that are 500 plus will see a shipping fee waived at the time of billing. So if you can reach
Meaning like they're not even gonna add that onto the bill.
Pretty much. That's one of the perks of being in President's Club, if I understand that correctly. I've never been on President's Club, so I'm I'm assuming on that, I guess you could say.
Okay.
So if everything looks right, you push the continue button.
Okay. And then we're going to do this one more time just to make sure I know what I'm doing.
Well, there's actually a lot more that I want to go over with you, and
Okay.
I only have an hour to do it with. So you'll be able to watch this replay.
Okay.
Once you push the order button, it'll bring you to this screen. This is where you can order brochures, and you order in packs of 10. So you're not ordering one brochure.
What do you suggest?
Starting out, you're gonna have to spend money to make money. I personally order, usually I do 5 packs of the one campaign and 5 packs of the next campaign.
Okay.
That way I can give my customers and I can continue to build my business. As of right now, I'm not going to lie to you, I have not been able to afford to do that. So I've been only doing 1 or 2 packs as I can. One of the reasons that I do the 5 packs is if you look here, you can actually see that your cost per each brochure goes down the more brochures you order. So if I'm ordering 10 packs total, my brochure cost is only $25 or 25 cents per brochure versus 64 cents per brochure. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. That's
got that.
A lot of the reason. And if you have old brochures, you can always toss them.
Yeah, what can you do?
A lot of people will do what they call as tossing. And it's where you basically bag up the brochure, put a sticker on it, or you print out something that says, hey, this is an old brochure. I have customers in the area and I'd love to be your customer. Take a look at this and, let me know if you want anything or want a current brochure. And there's a ton of things in Molly's group that that can help you with that kind of thing too. Down here, it'll show you some special offers that you can get. Once you've gotten everything you need, you want to continue to order summary. This will always pop up. It's basically reminding you, hey, don't forget to get your brochures and things like that. You just push skip to go through it, or you can push order if you need to place your order for those.
Okay. You see me right now?
Yeah, I can see you. Now, this is your order summary, and you can change what shows up here. So if you click on this drop box, you can actually change. It'll show you what campaign you've got over here, what product number it is. You can put the line invoicing, or the invoice line number. The description will always show up. The availability, which is the little dots, will always show up. If there's comments, which I've never seen comments at all, you can put those there. The quantity will always show up. The qualified promotion, which I believe has to do with like that campaign 9 thing I was showing you where it said 19, but when I pushed campaign 9, it didn't show up as 19.
Gotcha.
I think if I were to do the promotion that goes with it, it would show up here and tell you what your promotion really is.
All right, so I could always just note that on the phone. Oh, now it's this price, but
right. This, I'm gonna make some of these go away. You can actually make it tell you your price for each individual product. So there's 3 of these at $14.99 each, and it's just showing you the math all the way across the board.
We have to add it up?
No, it does it for you. On this part, it does it for you. When you
tell
your
zoomed
customers,
in too much.
When you tell your customers, yes, you'll have to add it up when you tell your customers.
Right.
Let's see. The other thing is your estimated earnings will show up as well. And those are all things, anything with a little dot here, you can take on and off. I like the estimated earnings because it kind of gives me a rough estimate on where I'm standing. And then down here, it'll show you the estimated subtotal of your products, the shipping and handling, the taxes of your products, and then your estimated total.
Oh, the taxes come up automatically once you tell them what the taxes are?
The taxes for this particular thing, this doesn't have to do with your customers. Your customers never see this. This is only for you. So Avon charges you tax.
Who charges tax?
Avon's charging you tax because you have to charge your customers tax.
Okay. She's in the house.
So then once you're done, you would push the submit orders, and I'm not going to push it because I really don't need $70 worth of products. Sorry. And basically it would tell you at that point that here's how much you owe Avon, here's how you pay it, and it'll walk you through that. Another way, like as you saw earlier, mine said that I have an order on hold.
Mm-hmm.
So I would push on this My Account button up here.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where you will do a lot of stuff, actually.
Okay.
This is where you can pay Avon, either through this big pink button or the little button over here. You can view your account summary, so it'll tell you your account balance, your earning, and order size. So this kind of gives you a idea where your orders are, and it'll update when the campaign closes. So these will tell you your order size for that current campaign and how much you earned. And then you can actually look at the different details. Like if I click on campaign 10 right now, it'll show the products that I earned at a 20% level because I haven't reached the next sales level are $32. So I got $6 and change.
What does that mean? You did for campaign 10. That means that you sold only $95 in products?
Yes. As of right now, my order size is $95. However, I do have another order on hold that's not in this system yet because it hasn't updated.
Right, because it's not right.
Right, because
that's still very good. $100 is good.
Yes.
You're doing good. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. Now you can look at. These are all your personal invoices. They're not going to be the customer's invoices, which you can make a customer's invoice on this dashboard as well, and I'll show you that. One thing that you're going to want to do is you want to fill out this Get Paid by Avon so that you can be sure to receive all of your earnings.
Okay. How do we receive that?
Well, when you push on the Get Paid by Avon, you'll be able to fill out your bank information or apply for a card. A Get Paid, it's kind of like an Avon prepaid card type thing. They just load your money onto.
How do you could take it out if you want to?
It's just like it's an Avon ATM. It's an Avon debit card, basically. You can use it just like a normal debit card, but instead of having a bank, Avon just provides it for you. Have you ever worked at somewhere?
You do that?
No, I don't. I use my bank.
Okay.
But you'll want to fill out all of that information.
Okay.
And then you were asking the other day how you would know if someone has bought on your website. When you click on Web Office, up here.
Mm-hmm. I'm like waiting. I didn't even start yet.
When you click on your Web Office,
yes,
you see all these big pink things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can edit your online store here.
Okay.
There's a social media center, which you can actually download an app. It's another way to promote your business.
Okay.
The email service center is where when your customers enter their email for you.
I have one.
I'm sorry?
I only have one person.
Hey, one is what it starts out with.
Mom,
there's nothing wrong with that. But you can set it up to automatically send them emails when there's new promotions, new products, new sales, all kinds of things. You'll want to sign up as your own customer.
Okay.
Because Avon doesn't always tell the representatives, hey, we're doing a free shipping code for $25 or more, because they put it on their Facebook or something, and it's the representative's responsibility to pay attention to that kind of thing.
Right.
So you want to set up be your own.
So I'll add myself an email list.
Right. You want to be your own customer, basically.
Gotcha.
And then you can manage your address book here, which is where all of your customers will be. or even down here. You'll really want to play with this a little bit because there's so many different things to look at.
I can't wait to fill it up.
Right here is your online store. Like this one's my personal one, but yours is obviously going to look different. When somebody places an order through you, it's going to come up right here. Where I have 0 direct delivery orders, it'll come up right there and it'll say 1, 2, 5, however many it is. They don't go away unless you click on it. So if you want to keep up to date with it and not get excited every time you see a number there, click on it. Because I did that one time. I thought I had another order and I was so excited. It had never went away from the last time. But same with customers. If I went to your e-store and I signed up as your customer.
Make sure it's all cleared.
Right. If I went onto your e-store and I signed up as your customer, I would show up here under new customers for you.
So you want to make sure those are straight zeros like yours looks.
Right. If you want to keep up with them, yes. Some people may not even care. The new orders in cart, if you have it set up to where website customers or e-store customers, they can choose to have you deliver their product to them. So when I have a new customer that comes on, if they're out of state, I automatically go into their customer profile and make it to where they cannot choose for me to send them their product because that's going to cost me more money in the end.
Right, because you have to pay for shipping.
Right.
If, say, they buy one thing. Gotcha. So, like, if locals, if I, like, someone that lives near me or whatever, they, like, say, a friend of mine wants to order something and...
They can choose to, they can shop.
There's an option?
Yeah, they can shop on your e-store, and when they go to checkout, they can choose representative delivery.
Oh, okay, they could do that. Okay, perfect.
Now, with customer invoicing,
they make it easy.
It can be confusing and overwhelming, but yes, it is easy once you get to understand it.
I can imagine now. Right now it's confusing, but I'll get it eventually.
I had a representative who joined just before you did. She told me yesterday that she places her orders on Monday. One of her customers didn't give her order like she was supposed to, and she was going to wait. Well, I explained to her that waiting would make it a campaign 11 order instead of a campaign 10 order. So she went ahead and placed her order, but what she did was she placed it under herself, or for whatever reason, she placed it under herself, but wants to have it. She likes to do the invoices through the customer or through the dashboard here for customers so that she can print them off. And if you click on if it's going to work today.
She prints them?
You can. I do the same thing, actually. I'll come in here. The reason that I put each customer's order independently under their own separate name is because when I come to here, this is the customer invoicing tool. And I click on no to tell them that I wasn't missing anything. And even if you click on no and you end up missing something, you can always let them know.
Okay.
But this is my campaign 10 order. This is the one that I just got. Notice that my name's here. This is where I bought brochures. So I don't really care about that invoice. So I'm going to check just Miss Betty's brochure. Check her invoice here. And I'll go to create and edit invoice. And what that does, you were asking earlier if you could change the customer's price. Say that I sold her a lipstick. I don't even know what color the lipstick is or anything. We're just going to sell her a lipstick. If I can.
You memorize everything. Oh my god, that's great.
I need to tell you something. There's a raccoon outside.
But say that I sold her a lipstick for campaign 9. Don't have a color or anything. I only sold her one. The regular price is $10, but I wanted to give it a special price at, let's see, the special price of $1 because of whatever reason I'm feeling extremely generous today. So I can update this to view it to see if I did it correctly.
Right.
And then it'll calculate for me the new total that she should have paid. Nope. here we go. I didn't push the right buttons. Okay. Now let's try to update that and see if that one works. I put them in the wrong spots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This tells the customer that they are getting this lipstick for only $1.
Mm-hmm.
And their total for this order is $37.06 right here.
Okay, that's what the total is up. Okay.
My tax is going to be different than yours, most likely, so double check your tax.
I think 4.
Oh, aren't you lucky? So then you would just save and print, and you'll have that invoice forever. Now, say that Miss Betty right here calls me in 2 months and says, I really want whatever moistured body gel, that first thing right here, that I bought a couple months ago. I can go into my address book here and go to my customers, and I can actually see what each and every customer has ever bought, which is one of the reasons that I do the different.
You're frozen. Okay, there we go.
The reason that I do the different customers, like I place each order under each customer, is because if Miss Betty Wright decided she wanted that particular Skin So Soft, and I don't remember which one she got, but she really loves it and she can't remember either. She doesn't have the bottle anymore. I can come and look here. And
Gotcha.
and I can view all invoices. I believe is how it is. And it should come up. Here it goes. Okay. And I can look at her last order. I can even search by just her.
You could see all her stuff. Gotcha.
Yep. This is all everybody's stuff.
Saved invoices.
But I can search it to be just hers.
And it manually saves, or it automatically saves like everybody?
It automatically saves. It automatically saves everyone that you've done. But
okay, good.
Maybe I want to know of the different deals that I've done. If I had saved that lipstick deal that I'd done, it would show up right here, and I would know that, hey, I charged her $1 for that lipstick last time.
Right.
So
you don't want to screw people. Gotcha.
Right. So this is where you can see what each person ordered. Same as Betty had ordered a foundation. She's out of her foundation. The bottle got lost in Never Neverland because she can't find it now, and she doesn't know what color she needs. Well, Avon representative to the rescue, I can see exactly which color you ordered.
Gotcha.
I can actually do the same for customers who have shopped online, but that's under a different area.
It just speeds you up when you need to look for something.
Right. To
help people.
One thing that you're going to want to do is on your web office, under the online store, you're going to want to go down to the personalization tool. And when it shows up. Okay. This is where your phone number, you want it to show up on the customer's invoice, if you want it to show up on your online store, if you want it to show up on the Find a Rep tool, or Find a Rep tool on the phone. You want to mark all of these, or you can choose to not show it on anything, which in my personal opinion isn't smart, just because you want to get your name and phone number out there as much as possible. Now, I personally don't care for people to know my address, so I chose no on customer invoices. You don't need to know where I live. You just need to know how to get a hold of me. So I chose no for anybody to see my address.
Right.
I did leave the city and state just because some people want to know, hey, I'm in Little Rock. I want someone that's relatively close. Okay, she's kind of close. That's Benton. She's at least not too far away. And I also
that's a positive.
Right. I included my email address. Now, for the Find a Representative,
copy yours.
That's fine. For the representative,
the way you're setting it up,
I can only speak English, so I don't put that I can talk Spanish, because that would just be kind of dumb on my part.
You don't want to deal with it.
Well, it would be kind of rude. Let me tell you that I can speak Spanish, and then when you try to call me to tell me about Spanish, then I'm going to be going, no habla español. Sorry. About the extent of my Spanish, other than
That's
my
funny.
name. You can edit your why you love Avon. You can edit your interest. If I knew Spanish, I could do it in Spanish too. Now, that's your contact information. Your customer preferences. This is the email program that I was telling you about. You want to make sure both of these are pushed, because customers
Of
can
course.
automatically, they can unsubscribe, which is perfectly fine. They just choose not to get the emails anymore. They can choose to be on your Avon or your Facebook group or something like that instead if they want, or maybe they just want you to text them and be like, hey, I have this product on sale. I have customers that like that. They don't want a bunch of emails every single week. They don't want to be on Facebook. So instead, I know what order or what products they like, and I just call them, hey, your Amari perfume is on sale this week for $8.99, whereas normally it's $17. You know.
Okay.
Sorry, it's starting to get dark in here.
I don't even see you. I just see the screen.
Where I was telling you that you can have customers have it brought to you is here, your global customer delivery option. You can mark both, or you can mark direct delivery only.
Which will go to you?
No, direct delivery goes straight to them.
Oh.
Representative is where it'll come to you, and then you take it to them.
Okay, gotcha. I didn't see that one. So small. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
I have customers because I used to live in Florida. I have a lot of friends who are in Florida, and they're on my customer list.
Okay.
So because they order off of my e-store.
Okay.
And so I don't want my customer, Allison, here to choose to have me deliver it to her.
Right.
So I will actually go into her customer, or her particular thing, and I have it marked for her only, for direct delivery only.
Awesome.
Usually it would use the default, which my default is both. But because she's so far away, she lives in Florida and I live in Arkansas, there's no way that I'm hand delivering her order as much as I would love to see her. So I changed that to direct delivery only. And I do that for all of my customers. I'll go through and see where they live to make sure that they are looking, or they're getting the best option possible.
That's another thing. I want my friend, I don't want her to, my friend, she's from PA and she's ordering from us, and I call it us because, you get something too out of it. So she's ordering from us, and which is awesome, and she's ordering 2 things already. So
that's good.
And she's from PA, so I don't want her to feel like, oh, she has to come. So she's smart enough to do it to her own house.
Right. Most people don't even see the representative option. I have been selling since October of 2016, and I just saw it for the first time like 3 months ago.
Oh, awesome. Good to know.
I've been wondering about this forever, and I just finally found it. But here is your earnings chart. So you're a regular representative right now.
Yes.
And so every campaign, this restarts. So tomorrow when your campaign 11 starts, you'll start back at 0. And if we earn 20% on all fashion and home items, no matter how much you sell, you earn 20%.
Okay.
Now, jewelry and beauty products all go into this bracket here.
Okay.
And
40%.
No, not all of them is 40%. Only if you get 500 or more. Right now, because
the sale has to be 500 or more.
Right now, because you are, what is it? Because you're in your first 7 campaigns. Your first campaign, you automatically earn 40%.
That's
no matter
awesome.
what.
This is what I want to sell then, because I'll make the most money out of everything.
As long as you hit your Kickstart goal, which I sent you that Kickstart program paper.
Yeah, I got that.
I can re-email it to you if I need to. As long as you hit that goal each time, you'll still be earning 40%. All the way till your 7th campaign.
Forever?
No, just till your 7th campaign.
Not forever.
No, just your 7th campaign.
7th, okay.
7th. Now, after your 7th campaign, you'll start off at 0, and once you hit 140 or 0 to 149, you're on 20%. 150 to 299,
Okay.
you're on 30%. 300 to 499, you're on 35, and 500 or more, you're on 40. When you sell $10,000 or more in a year, and it has to be from January 1st to December 31st. That's our year's time. You will become
I was just going to say Christmas time.
a lot of people reach President's Club because of Christmas. But you will have you'll become what's called a President's Club member. And
How do you get there?
By selling $10,000 or more in a year's time. In your 1 through 26.
You've done that?
No, I have not yet. But there are a lot of people that have, and it's a lot easier than you expect it to be. The more you work your business, the better.
Awesome.
So,
high hopes.
The one thing that you can do to track that is if you go into, I think I pushed the wrong button. Sorry.
It's alrighty.
Here we go.
I have to wipe your butt. Sorry.
That's okay.
He's totally naked.
I will let you know this
All
is
right.
recorded.
Sorry about that.
So
oh, sorry.
That's okay. Now, if you go into the rewards and recognition here, and you click on the goal card, this is actually a really cool thing. I love this thing. I refer to this thing often, especially to make my goals for each campaign. And it'll tell you, if you download the goal card, it'll tell you how to read it. Basically, my goal is to reach President's Club, which you can change it to different sales levels here. But my goal is to reach President's Club, and my remaining amount of sales that I need to make in the next 16 campaigns, because that's what we have left, is $8,554. And if you divide that $8,554 by the 16 campaigns that are left, I need to sell $534.62 per campaign. So I'm not quite.
That's a lot.
It is. I'm not quite on track as much as I want to be, but I'm better than I was last year, so it's a plus.
Where are you now? Around 100?
Right now, I've sold over $1,000 in the year.
That's great.
My current year versus my prior year is here. And my current award sales for this particular campaign is here. And my prior award sales are here.
Oh, your first year you did good too.
It took me a while to get there, because if you notice, that was my Christmas order that I did for my family. This was nothing, and then finally you can see where I start to try and take it seriously, and then I fell again, and then I started again. So it's a work in progress, and it takes some time. It really does. But as long as you keep at it and you don't.
And those are all the campaigns you did? That's all the campaigns you've sold?
No, this is all 26 campaigns in a year. There's 26 campaigns in any given year. And my prior year is this one here, this first line. This thing's a little hard to read, honestly, in my opinion. The main thing that I look at is this campaign goal right here, which it will change each campaign. If I sold more than $534, this number would go down. But if I sold less than $534, this number would go up. So this is the main thing I pay attention to right here, because I honestly am not 100% sure how to read all of this. It confuses me. I've tried to understand it, and it just confuses me. I was telling you about Avon Social. This thing is awesome. I love Avon Social. It helps you share all kinds of things to the different social medias all at once. So you may have your Facebook, your Pinterest. You might have. I'm on the phone right now. I can't talk to you. Okay, go in there, please. Thank you. Sorry. You might have a few different. Twitter is the next one. Sorry, I was trying to think. So this is my content planner. This is all of the different stuff that you can choose. And each one of these little squares has a bajillion more in it. So, I mean, there's even ones that have nothing to do with Avon, like coffee. We don't do anything with coffee. We sell coffee mugs every once in a while, but we don't really promote coffee. So it's not just Avon. You can actually interact with your customers too. This is a selected content for the week. They kind of help you get your week started. And it's not always Avon. Sometimes it's this one particular is just the history on where Mother's Day even came from. And it's actually a really cool article. When it shares, you'll have to read it or go on to your own Avon social and find it. This calendar here will show you where or what's being shared when. And it kind of gives you a view of everything being shared. That way you can see if maybe I didn't realize that I had posted 2 things in Tuesday, but I hadn't posted anything in Friday. I can actually move things around. And excuse me for a second. Don't wipe it on the couch. Go grab a towel. Stop wiping your hand on the couch, please. Or your pretty dress. Do you want a 4-year-old? They're fun. In a minute, baby. I am on the phone. Sorry. You can actually create your own post. So say you like to make pictures or I actually have a representative, Chelsea, that loves taking pictures of the product. She does an amazing job. So she could put her picture here and then type a little something about it, add her different website links, or like I can sell gift cards through Square. So I have a link for that. I have a blog that I do, so I have a link for that. My online store, my recruiting, in case I'm trying to promote people to be a representative with me. Here's the different things. I can choose which one to do. Right now they're updating something, so I'm not able to do anything on my groups, which is frustrating, but it's part of having a business online. With the how I'm doing, you can see the different clicks and things on different items in the different areas, which this sometimes doesn't update 100% properly because I know for a fact that I've done things on Twitter and I don't even like Twitter. I've just done it trying to get this number to change and nothing ever changes. So I'm not sure how that works. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. So if you find that one out, let me know. To add all of your things, if you go up into this little button, settings, you can edit your personal info here. You can add your different websites. You can add your different social medias. So your Facebook, your different pages on Facebook, your different groups, Twitter, Pinterest, and those are the only 3 that you can use right now. Twitter, Pinterest, and Facebook. I'm hoping they'll start something with Instagram soon, but that one's a little more complicated. This is a completely free service to Avon representatives, so that's pretty cool. But other than that, I think we've went over most everything. Do you have any questions? I know it's a lot of information, and it's definitely okay if you rewatch this a million times and then come back with questions.
Yeah, I think I'm okay for now. I think that's what I'll do. I'm just going to go over it and over it and over it, and then I'll get it completely.
And there are a ton of videos. There's a ton of blogs, all kinds of things on Google. I mean, you've already seen some of Molly's stuff. I follow her religiously. It's probably on the verge of stalking. And
I get excited when she gets those ideas. I was watching part of it today, I'm being honest with you. And like she said, things come up. Don't not do them. You could always rewatch them, and I did. I watched half of it already. I'm going to watch the other half tonight before bed. And like you said, I'm stalking her too.
Yes, I love Molly. She's so great.
She makes it sound so easy.
Yes, that she does. She actually she started out a lot like that's adorable. She started out struggling just like a lot of us, and she can really relate to us. And that's kind of what I want my representatives to feel from me as well, as the
Definitely.
connection. Because I understand I work 3 jobs right now, and I go to school. So I understand, plus I have 3 kids living in my house. It's a constant zoo. I wouldn't trade it for the world. But I get where there's times that I just want to go outside and scream my head off. And there have been times I've walked out on the back porch, screamed as loud as I could, and walked back in, and my kids look at me like I'm nuts. But it's okay because Miss Addie has got this figured out. But
Same. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I feel like I'm dealing with my children, all day. And I feel like I'm in a fog, like my brain's like in a fog because I'm dealing with goo goo gaga all day. And it's not a bad thing. It's a beautiful thing. And I love doing what I do.
yeah,
It's so worth it. They make it worthwhile. But it's like I have the house, the food, the responsibility of the house and everything. It's like,
one thing I love
it's
about
crazy.
Avon,
So I want to be a lady boss, and I want to have my own business. And this is something I love. And I love everything about beauty. And I'm a hairstylist. Before I had children, I was a hairstylist, and I had my own little salon at home, and I work very little. Like, I'll do my few customers because I still have to watch the kids all day because my husband provides and works all day. So it's like really rough, and like, still your husband wants to see you succeed too, and makes any man, be happy for you.
That is a huge part. I'm going to go ahead and stop this recording, and we can continue to talk as long as it'll let us stay on here. So hold on one second.
You get out, you can come downstairs.